A national stand your ground bill has been submitted in both the Senate and the House. I want to tell you all about it. Before I do, I want to thank the sponsor of the video, and that's the Sonoran Desert Institute. Guys, SDI has a great program. It is a distance learning institute where you can take classes that will help you take your passion for firearms and turn it into a career. They have a ton of classes. You can check them out at sdi.edu/GNG, and they take things like federal student aid. Guys, check it out if you haven't already. Again, link is down below and in the pinned comment in the description, both spots for you. sdi.edu/GNG. Thanks to SDI for being a phenomenal friend of the channel. Matt Gaetz has submitted the National Stand Your Ground bill. Let's get right to it. Here is the bill submitted by Matt Gaetz, and of note, the Senate version was submitted by Senator Mullen from Oklahoma. You can see here, it says this act may be cited as the Stand Your Ground Act of 2023. Very short bill, let's go over it. Affirmative defense. Chapter 124, Section 2730 for the affirmative defense for certain criminal violations. Use or threatened use of force in defense of person. It shall be an affirmative defense to a violation of this title if 1. A person is justified in using, threatening, or attempting to use force, except deadly force, against another when and to the extent that the person reasonably believes that such conduct is necessary to defend himself or herself or another against an aggressor's imminent use of unlawful force. A person who uses or threatens to use force in accordance with this paragraph does not have a duty to retreat before using or threatening to use such force. 2. A person is justified in using, threatening, or attempting to use deadly force if he or she reasonably believes that using, threatening, or attempting to use such force is necessary to prevent imminent death or great bodily harm to himself or herself or another, or to prevent the imminent commission of a forcible felony. A person who uses, threatens, or attempts to use deadly force in accordance with this paragraph does not have a duty to retreat and has the right to stand his or her ground if the person using, threatening, or attempts to use the deadly force is not engaged in a criminal activity and is in a place where he or she has a right to be. Now, there's 3 definitions associated with the bill. Duty to retreat. The term duty to retreat means that if a person is under attack, he or she should first seek retreat as the preferred alternative to using force to act in self-defense. Number 2 is forcible felony, which includes treason, treason. How many people in Congress are committing treason regularly? Murder, manslaughter, sexual battery, carjacking, home invasion, robbery, burglary, arson, kidnapping, aggravated assault, aggravated battery, aggravated stalking, aircraft piracy, unlawful throwing, placing or discharging of a destructive device or bomb, and any other felony which involves the use or threat of physical force or violence against any individual. And then the third one is stand your ground, which means the allowance of an individual to defend himself or herself by any means necessary when his or her life is threatened. If this were to be passed through both houses and signed into law, whether it's by this president or the next, the effective date and applicability, the amendments made under subsection A shall take effect on the date of the enactment of this act and may be used as an affirmative defense by a defendant in the prosecution of a criminal offense initiated after the date of the enactment of this act. So that means if it's signed, it goes into effect immediately, and people cannot use this as a defense if they were jammed up prior. This would be going forward. Now, many states already have this. Some states don't. They want you to run away first. Never understood that. Hey, stick them up. Wait, let me run. Wee, all the way home. Just doesn't make sense. But again, like I said in a previous video, these politicians just don't get it, man. Living in that tower, they just don't get it. Now, what's the chance, the realistic chance that this passes? Will it pass the House? It's very possible it passes the House. Very possible. Pass the Senate? Nope. I don't think so. I don't see them getting enough for a cloture to defeat the filibuster. Joe Biden sure as hell isn't signing it. Now, I struggle with this, and I said it before. This is something I struggle with. Why put a bill like this, or Matt Gaetz's, abolish the ATF bill, why put them forward when they have that much chance to get through and get signed into law? Submitting bills, to me, submitting bills that have no chance is akin to rushing to be the first to file a lawsuit just because you want to maybe fundraise off of it, when you don't have the time to digest whatever it is that you're suing on, and then thus can't make a solid, positive, attack against what the infringement is, in whatever, whether it's Second Amendment, Fourth Amendment, divorce, whatever it is. It's something I struggle with. I understand why. Like, even my friends at Gun Owners of America, we talk about this all the time, and I say, why do this? And I understand it's to get people on record and to build the number of co-sponsors over whatever, if it takes years, whatever. I get it. I just don't see this passing through Joe Biden's White House. Who knows, maybe in 2 years, when this is resubmitted in the next Congress, maybe we have a different makeup. Maybe it does get passed. And they'll use the people who sign up now and who are rattling the saber for it now to recruit others to get it done. I get it. I understand it. What say you down below? Let me know. Guys and gals, hit that subscribe button, please, if you haven't already. Jared here at Guns and Gadgets will bring you news every single day, multiple times a day. Hashtag no days off, to keep you up to date with what's going on in the Second Amendment. From lawsuits, there's a lot of them, to court decisions, there's a lot of them, and everything in between. Good, bad, ugly, or indifferent, I bring it to you. All you gotta do is hit that subscribe button, like the video, share it, and turn on the bell notification. Till we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, and carry a gun to keep you, your friends, your family, your community safe. That's what it's all about. And with more people like us becoming aware, we're gonna win. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.